people come back to the Fix Boy now here with Ari and Javi.
Hi.
It's time for another edition of Quik Fix. All going ladies looking nice.
Thanks.
You look like I'm about to go food awards.
You too. You going out?
No, I'm not.
You going out?
I don't look like I'm going to the food awards.
You look cool enough. Yeah, but the food awards kind of dress it for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of look cash.
Cash.
Yeah.
Super cash.
Super cash.
Yeah. I will look a bit more dressy, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You taking me out, babe?
Yeah.
I'm not enthused. What's that?
Because he knows that my ticket get giveaway and he might try and get me feel bad. I knew that was it. I knew that was it.
Play along.
No! Not playing along.
Yeah, we don't say not going to food award, brokies.
At least I could have go. At least I could have go.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Coulda, shoulda.
Oh, God. You didn't not go just like me.
I feel away.
I feel away.
There we go. As I said, people, a Quik Fix time. For people who aren't familiar with what Quik Fix is all about, Javi, please do tell them. But before you do that, tell them which brought to them by.
Sure. Quik Fix is brought to you by Prison Marketing Consultants, the public relations and media platform catering to the Caribbean diaspora. Quik Fix is also brought to you by Magnum. Magnum celebrating 25 years of dancehall. Quik Fix is a run-up of the news that we've missed in the week. So let's go ahead and get started. Bashy1, Chronic Law's manager, recently made a post on his Instagram seemingly addressing Dr. Tufton and the Ministry of Health. The comment stated, "The man using marketing strategies to tear me down and paint a picture like me a bad man through me a talk about my child that has died under the care of his ministry. The people them stereotype me and push me into the dirt all because me a talk about my child's passing. Shake my head, God a God still, Psalm 109, God me say." So, what are our thoughts on this, guys? This is pretty sad.
We recently spoke to Dr. Tufton. You can go check out that interview that we did with him. And we asked him about Bashy1 law and his situation with his child and the passing of his child. Because, it was something that was very public, something that he has been very public about. In regards to this marketing strategy that he's talking about, I personally haven't seen. I don't know if he's talking about our interview with him in regards to Minister Tufton's strategy to make him appear to be a certain way. I can only say that when we asked him about it, he said that he get be a cussing about it. And I believe that he said that he asked to do some investigation, right, into the matter, right?
Yeah.
So I haven't seen it, to be honest, in regards to a marketing strategy to make him look away. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I just know it's a highly emotional situation, emotionally charged situation. Losing a child like that, and it's like you want to look for somebody to blame, and you have the mindset, say, if things had been better, then you probably still have your kid here with you, and you don't. So yeah, I just think that all around is an indictment on our health system all around. And it speaks to the improvement that needs to happen so that we don't have cases like this anymore. I can't tell Bashy how to feel about this. I can't.
No one
and no
can.
one should.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a very, very, very sad situation.
Yeah, I mean, again, the Instagram post, you just saw the story. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know the full context which it stemmed from, like the impetus for him to post it.
Right.
But what we do know is that Bashy is grieving the loss of his child, his daughter. And it's just one of those things where the head will always be blamed. So, Dr. Tufton, he is the head of the ministry. He's not directly involved into the day-to-day of what's happening at the ministry, but because he runs the ministry, of course, the buck stops with him. As when you're in leadership, that's the right way to go. Like, you don't really deflect blame. You don't really know, and as you said, like, when emotions are high, because I mean, we've all lost family members. I don't know, I've lost family members in the hospital, and up to this day I still blame the hospital, and especially when you're grieving, like nobody can tell you how to feel, or like, oh, it has to be the doctor's fault, when it's death. You never really know. But it's sad. It's a sad situation. I hope that a thorough investigation comes, and then we get the right results from it, and we just know what really happened, and we can know what really happened, and then from there too we can prevent another death from happening. I really do send my condolences to Bashy and his family. As Nara said, it really is a highly emotional time, and honestly, like you can't really tell. And of course you're gonna behave like a lunatic if your child is dead at the hospital, in a place that's supposed to save and cure and heal. So of course his behavior, like anybody would say, his behavior is warranted, ultimately. But again, you just hope that them can find out what the issue is, and them can prevent another death. Really, that's really what I hope that comes from this situation.
It's really sad to see. I don't really like the part about the strategy to tear him down and make him appear as a bad man. I hope that's not true, because that shouldn't be the case. Like, he just needs answers, and that's the thing. Like, maybe he will come to grips with it, but just seeing the shortfallings of the hospital or the health ministry, like he just wants answers.
True. Yeah.
So if him can get that, then that will provide him with some sense of peace.
Yeah.
What is it that he's seeing that we not see in regards to this strategy that you're talking about?
That's it. Like that is up to him.
Where is it coming from? Yeah. So many unanswered questions.
I personally reached out to him, and him did respond, sending our condolences. And so again, we just a send strength out to Bashy.
Yeah.
It's a difficult thing to do.
Oh God, for lose that. No parent should bury their child.
None.
Listen, my heart are racing, and this is the topic that we're talking about. Yeah. Alrighty, let's move on. So, dancehall star Popcaan was criticized recently after leaving a comment on Chronic Law's post. The post showed a photo of Chronic Law and hip-hop star Meek after one of his recent performances in the US. Popcaan's comment read, "Me killie them." Then another user reacted to his comment with, "You're always frightened. Why are Jamaicans so obsessed with Americans who not just undercover fish, yo?" And then Popcaan clapped back afterwards with, "Boy, go suck out you. Beep."
Da.
So what do we make of this? Is Popcaan really obsessed with foreign artists? What's going on?
I don't, obsession is really a strong word.
Yeah.
The running joke of him kind of being a tour guide to all the foreign rappers that come to Jamaica to vacation. He's in the mix. That was a running joke on social media. But I've always questioned it. Like, I mean, it's, if he met these links with these artists, maybe musical collaboration cannot work because they are probably them the two different style. But Popcaan is close friends with Drake. Drake is one of the biggest rappers in the world. The association and the link will come through there. So I don't know, obsession is really a strong word. And I mean, if he's just praising his two friends or two people he knows, his two associates, Chronic Law and Meek Mill, I mean, why turn it into something negative? Like him just say, "Yo, me two killing them, me two G them, link up, cool, nice." I don't know. And to say it's obsessed, I think that's an unfair assessment to want to put it just on Popcaan, because I just think every artist in general is obsessed with foreign and foreign links. I think that the goal is to be an international act, an international star, to connect with international people, and that's a crowning achievement for every artist here locally. And I don't think I'm wrong in my opinion. It's my opinion, but I don't really think it's so far-fetched. So I don't know. Obsessed is a strong word for me, but I mean, yeah, I guess it just continues and it ties into the joke of him being a tour guide or whatever.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, Popcaan is an international dancehall star.
Yeah.
And he's going to partner some of these circles that have rap stars. And we've seen it. You know, whether I'm the overseas or whether I'm be here.
Yeah.
So the linkage them I got dead. Right?
Exactly.
My thing is that I'm disappointed in him. I
Why?
am disappointed because how him not take up our idea and then cut us in on the percentages about starting unruly tours. Him been sure did capitalize on this surreal. It's like oh my girl what's her name? My girl who can't really play basketball good.
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese.
Oh my God.
It's
Wow.
yo, she turned the
I would have
people
never
that make
guessed
fun
that.
of her like oh she always a catch her own rebounds and she go copyright the term me bounds. I think that's what Popcaan should do here and go forward with unruly tours in a real life. Make it into a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the same people who call him obsessed will be the same people who will spend the $500
These very
per
same people.
per fee
The
per
very same.
day US dollars per day to have a to be a part of his
Unruly
entourage.
tours.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like, why? I don't know. It's just an unfair assessment on
I mean,
Popcaan
also
part.
see people that question how Critic linked with Meek Mill and because of Meek Mill's linkage to Diddy, all these things. I
Oh
will,
yeah, I saw that
I
too.
will say this: the whole Meek Mill
Poor
Diddy
Meek.
thing kind of weird. Still, like them wearing the matching shirts and them thing there, and then you have audio of them allegedly having sex. Allegedly, right? You ever heard the audio of that? It's crazy. It's crazy.
No, but the thing is, I always wonder why people who love their mother and Popcaan ostensibly,
No, you
visibly
cannot dismiss Rona.
love their mother. Why them are the first one to tell people about their mother? And then if somebody tell them about their mother or war, like, I don't know.
Got them know
That's
much it hurt.
crazy.
It's just a part of the culture, man.
That's
Yeah,
culture,
that's
man.
why. I mean, I don't take. I mean, to be honest, like if you tell me, I tell you back. But then it's just like, he's the kind of person I think he would take great offense to it if somebody tell him back. You know?
Oh
what I
no,
mean?
for sure.
So I just
But
like
me still
somebody.
like to tell you, but
I just always wonder, like, so, like, what if you take such great umbrage to somebody, like, you know, you love your mommy, and I'm sure if somebody tell you that, you're like, but you quick for tell people. That's crazy.
But sometimes it
bro.
warranted.
No, sometimes. Well, so.
can be debated.
I mean, I love a good suck my dick because that's like really disrespectful.
That's so white.
Jamaica
That's so
over there,
American.
No,
so
that's
NY though.
American. That's
Yeah.
American, and that's really disrespectful.
Yeah, burn you on that kind of plane.
You see, that's what I say.
Yeah, burn you.
Suck my dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we not do day them. So.
And because I don't really like my father, me would I tell you go chuck through your pooper. So you know, yeah. I think we need.
And this is a this.
I think we need to
I don't know,
introduce
the mama one just hit different.
I just think we need to introduce fathers in the mix. That's all I'm saying. Equality.
Like you're equal opportunity.
Yeah, we need
When
to.
you don't like them, so my
Yeah, you know.
when you not show them the love from fathers.
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
And that's why now I hit the same because the love for the mother different.
Yeah,
so
you know that's gonna connect.
Exactly, you know so that connect. Come on.
No, go chuck through your father at you
All right.
and go in and ball stack again, you
Alright.
demon seed.
Okay.
Like that's effective.
Wow,
Just
I
let's
took
move.
it on a whole.
Let's
See,
whole nother
I'm
level.
about to say that's
Alright.
effective. That's effective.
All I really do want to say is I don't know why people love open up other people's business. Cause why you reach pan Chronicle picture for then go on Popcaan comment for then leave a comment and say that. Like you have time to
Yeah, they
waste. Why?
Remember, say these are the same people that have time to go at KFC 4 hours before KFC open. Let's
And
serve
wait.
two pieces of chicken, 2 pieces of extra chicken.
Wait
This
the next 4 hours
is
to go
the
inside.
Same people, and I can bet you their backs are big.
No,
Big back,
that's
big
not.
back.
And you know, I want to take your amp on that because
It's not
enough people who little bit and tiny. The youth when they are man park him, I want little
I
tiny
the people,
youth.
the most of the videos them that I saw, it was the big back women leading the charge.
No.
It was them.
Johnny,
I will not
continue the
debating
story.
this with you.
Him have a point.
Exactly. Look on the video then.
That is not true.
Look on the video them and sister the big back
That's
woman in my
not
front
true.
tile.
That's
Oh,
not
free
true.
video me see for real.
Alright, and the big back woman there. them look the most perturbed and upset. They look like them one cause the most problem there. Alright.
A Popcaan, what about it?
Yeah, we're gonna KFC. Harry Ford.
Woo!
Vex all you want. That's true.
Moving on.
Big back, big back. Gonna eat big snack.
Okay, serious topic now. So a series of shocking videos have been making the rounds on social media, which involved an angry female, several schoolers, and a police officer. As per reports, the female stabbed multiple students during a dispute on the bus. So here are the clips. So what do we make of this?
When I saw the video, I first saw the video of the youth showing the stone off of the female head back. I'm not tell her like something I made it stir up. I said, Jaja. I saw the youth them are gross and heartless and cool.
In front of police.
Front of police.
My chip the same bad word way in the video.
Me too.
Yeah.
No, I connect fully.
Wow.
And you can just know say there's going to be long lasting effects from that on the female.
It's stunner.
Either permanent brain damage
drop.
or concussion or something is going to come from that, clearly. But then I saw people talking about the woman was on the bus stabbing kids, things like that. Then saw the video which didn't really show her stabbing
Doing
anybody,
that?
but you see her with a knife.
Right.
It shows that she was clearly, causing a ruckus. Now you don't know what happened before that. You don't really know what happened after that either.
Yeah.
People question to her, she just about pitney and then stay up on the bus with them and then.
No, she came off the wall.
No,
sorry.
but it seemed like clearly it was in a different spot where the first
No,
video
she-
stabbing.
Sorry.
With it seemed like she had the knife in her hand. It seemed like it was a different spot to me. I don't know.
Did it look so for real?
But my thing is that the youth wrong for throw the stone. You're wrong. In front of the police officer, it seemed like the police officer was de-escalating the situation. A whole lot of people look at this and say, she deserved it if it's that she was stabbing up these kids. I wouldn't go as that far. If it's that the police is on the scene, you make the police deal with it. You don't then put yourself in a situation which probably will happen, where it might face action in regards to the law. And put film life in jeopardy in regards to future.
Yeah.
Because you're caught on camera doing something heinous. So yeah, it just goes and speak towards like the youth them for real. Like, we need conflict management taught in our schools.
Proper.
I really feel so. So even though probably him friend gets stabbed or him gets stabbed and it stir up something in him for do that, it no means say if you have to take up a big rock stone and clatter in her head back. Yeah, I feel like once a police officer is there, you see him de-escalate the situation. I have respect for the officer, make him do what him do.
Yeah.
And you just step back clear and make the law do what it's supposed to do. If it's that she's in the wrong, she will be punished. Take it up in her hands and do them thing. Yeah.
All right,
Exactly
so
so.
let me provide a different thing. So what I saw was that. So of course, yes, that was the first video I saw where the schoolboy threw the stone and I didn't even know it was a stone. I just see something boof.
Yeah, hear the sound.
Yeah, licking her
It's
head
a
back.
sickening thought.
Yeah. So he's like, oh wow. And then of course I saw blood. So I was like, okay, all right, stone. But then you see the video of her having this long knife in the bus. And I saw where she was lunging at the kids. I saw that. She was literally lunging at the kids. They stopped the bus. I saw where the conductor and I guess the driver was trying to subdue her.
Mhm.
She still lunged at them too.
Mhm.
So what happened is they, of course, report was made. So them stopped the bus. So they were driving and them realized the commotion, what was happening. Them stopped the bus. It looked like then that's when the police was called. What I read on social media, again, I don't know how true it is, but I'm just bringing another perspective, was that when the police came now, she was acting like she was the victim. And as if, they're being unruly and da 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 da.
I did read that as well.
And it seemed as if the boy was like, she gonna get one with it. Fuck this bitch. Mega fuck her up. No, of course I don't agree with that. Violent. If the case was there that we could be subdued, I think what should have happened, and again, if children are even allowed to speak up for themselves in a sense, and then especially if there are multiple people there to like provide eyewitness testimony and say, no, she's actually the aggressor. Arrest her. She have a knife. Here's the video. Da 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 da. That wouldn't have like that. The young man shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But I can understand the anger, especially now she's putting herself in the victim role when it was said that she stabbed a few of the boys on the bus. And it all stemming from, obviously, is like a full bus. You gotta rub up on them one another. She feel like them are up on them. That was what was said again. So I'm just kind of repeating. I just wanted to bring that side of the story too, because I was reading comments and that was one side of it. So, obviously we agree that the end result of her being hit in the head is not the way to go. But I really feel like, again, I've always said it, we need to learn proper conflict resolution in school. And it clearly, see the young boy and this older woman, like it needs to start, it would need to come to a sense where it can happen as from the young to the old, because she now feel violated in the bus. And she go come now and draw a knife and stab schoolboys, allegedly. And then the schoolboy felt like she was gonna get away with it. No, she's acting like the victim. No, fuck this, mega liquor in her head. So it's just like if we could just be calmer as a nation, like come to like not, we don't always have to go to 10 in certain situation. And again, if eyewitness testimony, you have video there, because clearly you're not gonna maybe them never get in time for see when she actually videoed them
what happened before,
the stabbing. But you see where she was lunging at the conductor and the driver when they were trying to subdue her. So clearly she was not in her right mind. So I don't know, it's a sad situation. It's sad to see. It jolted me too, because you're like, what the fuck? Like, what could have happened for that to happen? But, when you get more to the story, it's like, well, I can understand. But it really doesn't give no right. And you're right, Nara. Like, with the police there, may I say, seriously? Like, you're that brazen enough to do, but you can see he was that angry.
And then the fact that he ran away afterwards.
Yeah, but you can see he was that angry. Like, he probably did a
But of course,
steam.
I expect him for run away, because him no want get catch.
But him probably must get catch, because the funny thing is, like, the police just step over.
But
I don't want to try.
Yeah.
But like him literally step over the woman for try and catch the
hopefully
team.
other officers were there to actually assist her.
to
but
provide
I think that
Yeah.
all we've heard so far is hearsay outside of videos that we've seen and
Yeah.
bring up earlier. We don't know if it's that she was being provoked and
But
and
then her being
what draw her
provoked,
to pull
because
out the knife and
but
all
her
that,
being
we don't know.
provoked
That's-
does not give her the right to draw a knife.
True. and
No, but that's what I was
true.
going to say, because we don't know what exactly happened on the
True.
bus. Remember, say from the other day was the people that attack females and whatever. Suppose she felt like she needed to defend herself, or she needed to use
them
that
youth
for
up
show
on the
them
bus,
say,
yeah.
listen, don't ramp with me.
And then another thing too that I was saying, and this is why I mean big up Daravas, because they're introducing school buses in island wide. Because I'm saying, why are you in a bus with literally look like a bus full of school picnic? Me as a grown ass person not going at a bus there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
so
you pick
that is
and
one. Yeah,
choose.
so I'm not trying to justify it, but again, it's like you're in a bus with full of school pitney, them rude, them unrowdy. Well, them rowdy, them unruly. Like, you try to avoid that situation,
Well,
but given if it's the only way that you could get home, it's like try go at the front, try sitting on the front, you run at the back and that.
because I was gonna say
Oh.
sometimes.
And I don't want victim blame,
No,
but
come here. So sometimes she could have left on the bus
Yeah.
already. There
Yeah.
could be a case where she's already on the bus.
Yeah.
The bus make her stop. Beer pitney come on the bus.
Yeah.
Or stop not reach it. She can't come off.
Yeah.
The front seat them take up already. She
Yeah.
have to sit down. when she
But the
done.
reason why
invest in
I'm
her.
not really giving her a lot of grace as I would, because you know, she at the end of the day she
wrong.
severe victim, but she literally drew a knife off her school kids. Can you imagine if it's your kid, Javi? She had drawn a knife off her. And your kid probably just like them in at the bus and have fun, and they, you know, end the school year, and one woman just bounce
No,
me now
you
and
see,
draw a knife off of your
watching the
pitney.
video, because I don't remember seeing her like lunging after kids in the bus. But the driver and the doctor, I know Sarah try to stab off of them, but something angered her in the bus. I never, from the clip that I saw, it never looked like she was trying to harm the kids in the bus, but she came off the bus and she did try to talk to the two outside and whatever.
No, but again, but that's why the video. We can go on, but
We can't go on and on for real. But either way,
But, yeah.
she wrong and the schoolboy
Ooh,
The-
wrong.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Okay,
because
yeah.
there's no need to draw a knife off of kids. Absolutely, there's no need to draw a knife off of school children. But I can understand the young man's anger and frustration again, because everybody was saying that she's posing as the victim, and according to many eyewitnesses, she wasn't the one. So
I see that now.
you know, it's
You
unfortunate.
go through that big stone there, she go suffer permanent brain damage. She'll never go through like a trial or
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah.
to go through the justice system and
Yeah.
to see. But the law take its course.
yeah.
When know say in other moment the people heated and things.
Yeah.
I know, we know. But still,
Yeah.
you them out there, just learn proper conflict management resolution.
I tell you, and
Try not
adults,
find yourself in them situation.
big
Yeah,
people,
man.
if you see young niggas,
If
on
you
one
see the
side,
YNs, them just
walk
just
wide.
walk, yeah.
cause me
Don't
not
mix and
interact
mingle
with you
with
now
them.
blood
Yeah.
clans.
Yeah, well, I can only hope say she not suffer permanent damage. So that was a sickening sound.
Terrible
Cha-cha.
hit to the head, man.
I mean, wrong, no wrong. You can anybody who watch that, them art goes out to it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like, cha-cha.
Mhm.
Wow. Eh,
Yeah.
stabbing kids though, of course. Yeah, it's just a situation. It's stable. And we don't know the full story yet. So, but,
That's it.
yeah.
All right, let's wrap this up. That's it for Quik Fix. Thank you so much for watching. I remember to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment down
Would you
below.
ride on unruly tours? Comment.